Hello everyone. Someone was asking me about this. This is the Final Press. I was in a commercial for this and I dressed up as George Washington and it had lines in it and everything. I can show you some behind the scenes. They call them BTS videos or BTS. Of just me dressed up as George Washington in Griffith Park. I put it back that way if you want to see it, but maybe I'll put the link down here as well. But this is the Final Press. The Final Press? What is the Final Press? I don't know. We'll figure it out together. But I do know what it is. But the Final Press, don't forget to subscribe. Finally press that button. Will you finally press the button? And down below, I'm going to put a link. In case you want to order one, you'll get a discount. They asked me if I'd like to also be an ambassador. So I'll be on one of their commercials. They did a crowdfunding for this. I don't know if everyone on Shark Tank, but they did a crowdfunding to make coffee with a Final Press. Similar to a French press. What's good about this is you don't have to have a pod or one of those K cups or one of those things. Capsules, is it capsules with Nescafe? I can't remember. I have one, that machine. But what's good about this is you can make just one cup of coffee at a time, or tea, or hot cocoa. You can use everything from instant coffee to tea to chocolate to regular ground coffee. We'll use regular ground coffee for this demonstration. So instead of making a cup of instant coffee, which might be good, it might taste great, or maybe it doesn't, this will make a cup of coffee that tastes like French press coffee. There's one little snafu on the system, I think, for me personally, but we'll look into that. Part of it. But what this does is this comes off, and they have all kinds of technical stuff. You can look at it on their website. But this right here has these little teeny holes. See? And there it is, Final Press. It's backwards. I got to figure out what happened. Does anybody know? If you know how to fix the mirror thing, please, right down there. My computer, my phone is mirroring. It wasn't doing it before. It does, like this Mr. Puppy, not yep. But so it just has one of these little capsules like this. There's no need to put any kind of plastic in here. There's no filter needed. This is totally portable. You can take it on a camping trip. It's not anywhere where you can get hot water, coffee grounds. And if you use something like half and half, which I use, they have those little packages of half and half that you get like at McDonald's or those kind of stores. You open it up, pour it in there. You can buy those, steal them. You can buy those at Smart and Final, a place like that, and take a couple of them. And you can take this totally mobile. Heat up some water in the campfire, and you're good to go for some coffee, just like they did in the wild, wild west. Maybe you and Festus and Matt Dillon, Gunsmoke, will have a cup of coffee. Some yum, yum, yum. But yes, you don't need a lot of stuff to take with you. A cup, some coffee grounds, some water, your Final Press, and if you want some milk. I'm not going to use any half and half or anything. It probably would taste better with half and half, but I'm just not going to because I want to just show how it works straight through. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to heat water, and I'm working on that now. I have a teapot on top of the stove. Let me make it a little hotter. Okay, yeah, about as hot as it goes. But anyway, so what I was saying is the one problem I do have with this is this takes some time to let this sit in the hot water. When it sits in that hot water, your coffee could get a little bit cold. And if you don't have a microwave, in the wild, wild west, you might have to pour some more water in there to heat it up. But it has this little plunger, and it's all made. I can't remember they talk about the different kind of metals, but they're all really good. Pops open like this, so when it's like this, when you carry it, it would go like this, and it'd be in this little black sleeve here. But if you are going to use it, you get to take this off, and when you pop this up, it brings the press part up. So we'll set that down, and we are going to cut open this brand new 8-year-old light blend coffee. We were working at we went to Pet Expo, and we bought this, and I forgot I had it. It's really small. Looks like maybe from the side it could be some oatmeal or some frosting mix or something, and I didn't realize I still had this, and I found it, and so I'm gonna cut it open and we will try it. I'm sure the coffee was great. What is brand new? I don't think this person's in business anymore. It was called Dogs Drink Coffee, and she just said that she was getting ready. She had a different kind of a booth or something at a craft show or something like that, and she looked over and the dogs were drinking her coffee. So she had the idea dogs drink coffee, and then she worked with a coffee packer or whatever, and just puts her label on there. I'm sure. See, it's got a little white thing there so you can sniff it. Okay. And now there's different ways to do this to your taste, to how you like it. I'm going to pause this, and we'll talk about that in a second here of how you might want your coffee done. Let me turn this off. Let me pause it and flip it around. Okay, here we go. Now here's one of the things I was saying. Now this is the coffee that we used. I loaded it up already. I didn't realize it wasn't running, but we put 3 spoonfuls like this, 3 rounded spoons that fall in here. I can open it back up. This is just I don't know what they call this portion here, the little barrel part, but you can see the coffee. This is very easy to clean too. When you're done, just dump it out and rinse it out with water. And as you can see, we have the hot water going. When you travel with this or put it away, you can put it back in this little rubber seal, but none of this gets thrown away. The only thing that's going to be thrown away will be the coffee grounds, and those are supposed to be good for plants. Starbucks sells the used coffee grounds. They don't sell them, but they give them away to people that might want that. So what you do is you can put hot water in here, then you're going to stir it. Now, I was saying a second ago, in the early stages of this, it was a crowdfunding thing. I don't know if it was on Shark Tank or not, but they did crowdfunding to try to get this approved. This is a way to make like French press style coffee without having to make a whole pot of coffee. So, for some of us like me, yeah, you kind of by yourself, maybe you live alone, or maybe you just want to take it with you to work. You can take this to work, this right here, put together like this, and just take it with you. And then when you're ready to make it on your coffee break or whatever, or maybe you're allowed to run to the coffee area and make yourself a coffee, and you don't have to make more than you would need. You're not going to have to throw anything away. You basically use whatever it is that you like. Now, I filled it basically. They said use 3 spoonfuls. You can use 2. You can use 1 if you want to. I guess if you really light. You could also do tea. I'm going to pause for a second because I turned this the wrong way. 1 second. And we're back. What I did is like when you're talking about something, you use a training aid and you twist it or mess with it, and I turned it the wrong way. So you can take this off. I think that's for cleaning. But when they're doing the crowdfunding thing, there are different ways to do this. Some say you don't have to stir it. Just put it in there and press it, let it set and then press it. When we did the commercial, they had us put it and turn it about 20 times like this, and then we let it sit for 2 minutes, and then we pressed it. Now, what I was saying about that, if you let it sit for 2 minutes, whether you stir it, you don't stir it, or whatever, there's a chance that's going to get cold. But let's go and pour some hot water in here, hopefully. Oh, it's hot. Let me turn this off. I think you can see the steam. But anyway, we're going to put some water in here. Yeah, you can definitely see the steam now. Well, I said you can. Can you see the steam? Yeah, you can. Okay, now we're going to put it in here. I'm just going to drop it in here. Now, there's really no right way or wrong way to do this. Well, I guess if you put dirt in there and expect a coffee. So I'm just put it in here. Let's set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, right now, it looks like kind of like chicken soup in there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. See the coloring. And we're at 13. So we'll let it go to about 15. You can see this is really, really hot. If you heat this with an electric kettle, it doesn't get that hot from what I found. So anyway, I was going to put something underneath this, and I did not. So I'm going to let this go out here. Then give it a couple more stirs when it's done. Press it, and you'll see the coffee coming out. You can still see the steam coming out of there. So like I said, see how portable that is? If you wanted to just bring maybe a small pouch of coffee, maybe you got a big, 5, gallon jug of coffee or whatever, one of those big things of Maxwell House or whatever, or some gourmet coffee, if you want. Put it in a plastic bag, throw it in your bag, throw this in there. You got access to hot water. If you drink it black, you're squared away. If you drink it with cream or sugar, you can always bring some sugar with you. I don't know about you, but I always end up with a few extra creamers if I ever get coffee out. Back when I used to have sugar, I said, oh, would you like cream? Would you like some cream and sugar with that? I say, sure. And they give me like 20 creams for one coffee that big or something. You know, you get a whole bunch of sugars. And then you always have in your refrigerator, whatever, some sugars or some of those little creamers. But if you do drink your coffee black, you're squared away right away. If not, you can just go ahead, and you can see it's still steaming. You can bring some of those little creamers with you. That's what I would do if I was going to bring this. If I had a sit down job. Some places will give you hot water. You go to like a place that has a coffee counter or whatever. They have a little thing for hot water. You can pour it into your cup. Some places will let you use their microwave and all that. But if you're working, you can bring that with you in your drawer, whatever at work. If you have a desk, there it is, or throw it in your lunchbox even. That would fit in a lunchbox, lunch bag, or whatever. So we're now at 15. Let's go and give it a couple more quick stirs, and then we're just going to pick it up and hold on here, and we're going to press. And you just press out that coffee, and it seems so simple, but the thing is you have to have it correct for getting the coffee to extract not only from the press but from the holes in here. So you're pressing down and then it expands out. So here we go. Our final press coffee is now done. As you can see, I'll tilt it down again. Let it press for a minute. It's kind of hot. See, I'll put it over here. I didn't use my ring light. I wasn't planning on filming this because it's in the afternoon. As you can see, it's 7:16. I usually don't drink coffee after 7:30. But let me pause this. And as you can see, we have coffee. You see the steam. Our final press. Cleaning, I'm not going to show you. You open the thing, you dump, you spray full of water there. I think we all know how to do that. This is pretty hot. In fact, I'm out a little water. This actually, I made it with the electric kettle thing, and it's not getting near as hot as this is. So, blow. Very good. Tastes like kind of like a Starbucks coffee bean and tea leaf, that kind of thing. So if you want a final press, I will be putting my link in there. If you want to see the George Washington thing right now, you can go back and look. I'll probably remember to put those both in there. I'm gonna put the link so you can save money on there. You can see my commercial wherever if I can find it, or if you can find it, let me know. Or you can see the behind the scenes stuff as me dressed up as George Washington. You may have already seen that. It's back that way. Don't forget, please, final press, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Do you drink coffee? Would you think that would be convenient for you? Let me know what you think. Take care. Good morning.